and we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries, the Trapmaker, Chapter 1 by HaikuGames. Let's start. And so the story begins. We have kind of a murder here in Security Expo, and let's start to investigate it. So here are these persons that was at the time of accident. Now we need to investigate this place and then find evidences and do the following things. Okay, so to open this booth, we need first to activate the power, and to activate it we need to set the correct positions for these dials here. So the hint is the booth number 3146, so we need to set these dials in positions 3, 1, then 4 and 6, like that. So it is activated, and then we need to open it. So let's find more hints. And let's take a closer look here. We can take a sparkle here, and here's the hint IT. So it's not the informational technologies, but this relates us to these letters on the light. So we need to blacken all the letters except letters I and T. Okay, we've done it, and now it opened. Let's go in. So the door is closing, and the gate is trapped there inside. And now our next task is to find the way out of here. So let's look for this dead body. Look for the objects and evidences here. So we are collecting chips. Here's nothing. Here's the candy foil. Then here we can find pliers that are used to open this zip line. So we've got scissors. Then let's check the tire. Also look at the badge. We can see the Constantine Harris and also a sparkle. Then also here's one more chip. Then in his fist another chip, and nothing to look here. So let's open these tiles. There is a bulletproof glass. Okay, let's continue. One more sparkle here, and let's solve the next puzzle. So first of all, we need to fill the blank spaces with the chips that we have found. Now one more chip to find, and also we can put this cufflink here and foil, and one more chip to find, and it is can be found inside there. Now to open this lock, you need to solve the puzzle. So we need to move the correct. We need to move these switches in the correct positions. Okay, and the hint is here on this tie. So we have right, left, left, right, 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 and left, and this for the right side. So okay, let's do it like that. We have done the left side. Now let's do the same with the right side. That's also done. It was not hard. and now this cage is opened. We can take this bag, open it with scissors, and get kind of a letter A heavy case. And then we can use it to remove these bolts from here. And to activate this button, we need to enter a 6-digit code. And so the code is hidden here in this text. We can see digit 2, then we can see 7, and then 4, 9, 9, and 9. So let's enter it here: 2, 7, 4, and 3 times 9. Okay, that's done. The button, we can access the button, but it is not activated. But here we have got the last chip, so we need to put it here. And next we need to join the circuit, but some chips are failed. Like that we can find them. So let's test all of them. Okay, so we need to fill all the field to join all the good chips, and start with the coupling and enter with the foil. So here's the path, the correct solution. So we have found all the false chips, and now we can finish the puzzle. Okay, it's time to die, but we have access to the button to escape from here. Okay, now we can see that it is not a homicide but a murder, and let's go to the next chapter to investigate it. So if this video helped you, please don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and go into the next chapter too. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Trapmaker Chapter 2. Let's begin. Next, here we have witnesses here, and now let's talk to every one of them. And the prime suspect is Constantine Harris. So let's begin. This chapter contains lots of dialogues. First of all, we need to prepare the room. Open the window, set the chair, and turn on the light. Now we can talk to him. So, okay. I will show you only the correct line of dialogue. So let's start. So where are you from? He is talking to us his story, and let's select did you know the deceased? Okay, so he's talking to us. He wants to call for the lawyer, so we need to answer call your lawyer, and then select the answer you let him die. Okay, so he tells us that he knows he knew about the flaw in the booth, and maybe he has a participation in the death, but he gave us a samples card, and this card is to open this lock. So we can place it here, and this word lock itself is a hint. So if we rotate this card, we can get that L is for button 9, then O is in center is for 5, and then C here we can see it's for 3, and the K is for letter 9 2. So let's remove this card and enter 9, 5, 3, and 9. The lock is opened, and we can go to the next room. So here we can take a cotton shirt, then here we can take power cord, a star. Now let's turn on the projector, clear lens. Also here's one more star sparkle. Then here let's unlock this panel, and to do it we need to swap places for these parts and then make the shape of an eagle. So the solution is like that. Then this part, it seems, from here, like this one, and the last is to swap these two parts. So that's done. We've made the shape of an eagle, and open this panel. Okay, now to make him talk we need to set the correct ambience. First let's capture his face, and then read data from him. So we can see that he served 3 years at the cold water prison in blue. So this blue is a hint that we need to set the blue color. Then cold water means the temperature is cold. Then prison means that we need to make the prison sounds. And Alaska for conspiracy fraud. So let's select here also an image of a prison. Now we have made the correct ambience, and let's go to him and talk. So we can talk of different items, but this menu is locked, but he gave us a hint about the secret lock here in this case. Now to open this lock we need 5 letters word, and the hint is his name, Connor. So his name is the hint to open the case. Let's enter it. CONNO. Here we can find different objects. We can take the tissue box, a portable lie detector, and a sparkle. And also here's a hidden place where we can get the flash drive and hidden documents. So in these hidden documents we can find the photo of the dead man and this Harris. So now we have one more menu. Edit. Let's talk about it. Go on further. Here's the next item is locked. So let's place first this portable lie detector here. Also put this tissue box here and continue the dialogue. Your lie detector says you're a lie. Cry out. And again we have locked, but we need to tell him a story about ourselves, and he gave us a hint that 19. So this is a hint. He has written here. He has written here that 19 is the key to solve next puzzle. USB drive to put here, and we need a free sample key. So that 19 is the free sample key. We need to match that 19 here in the blue beam. That 1 and 9. And now we can see that the disks are locked, so we need to decipher this text. We have V, so let's find this letter V. Here it is, and we have deciphered the first letter T. Then we have B. Then we have D here, so let's move them in any in any sequence. Next W, I, and asterisk. So finally we have got the word Trapmaker. Now we can go to him and continue the dialogue. Starting through the same menus. Cry out. Then we need to spell his name, Trapmaker, so it scares him. And that's almost the end of the chapter. So if this video helped you, please don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and go in further to play the third chapter. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Trapmaker Chapter 3 by HaikuGames. Let's start. So we can see the Kate and Edna trapped in a kind of an asylum, and let's rescue them. So first of all we need to untie this shirt by pointing their overlapping straps. So we need to point on the straps that cover others. And okay, that's done. Now she is free, and she can free another lady. So her name is Edna. Okay, here's a sparkle to take. Also here you can see there's a bump on her neck, and she doesn't remember her name. So we have a straight jacket and also a quarantine booth brochure, so we can show it to her. She can remember herself. Then let's collect these items. In her shoes we can find a pass card to open this door, but it can be opened from outside. And okay, let's collect these items. Here's this sparkle. Next we can break this food tray to make it sharper. And with this sharp edge we can cut these walls here till we find the part of the lock here, and now we can open it from inside. So going out, here you can see Dr. Robin, but it was reprogrammed. So we need to disarm it first with this straight jackets. And next we need to reprogram it back way to a normal way to work it. And also to open this door and finally escape, we need to lower the contamination level to 0. It is free, and we need to make some steps to lower it, 3 steps to lower it. Okay, collecting items. Then with this knife we can remove the brain, and then this brain we need to put here in this repairing machine. And to reprogram it we need to make this circuit. So we need to put these parts into the correct cells and rotate them. So okay, let's start from this cell. It is on its position. Then for this place we have seems this circuit. Next for this we have 3 lines going in, and we have only 1 circuit with 3 lines going in. So it's like that. Now for this cell 1, 1 and 2, so it looks like this. sorry, not this one, but this. Now for this, let's place this circuit, then for this place and next, and this one finally goes to the right and to the left place. So we've done the circuit, reprogrammed the brain, and let's install it back into the robot. Now he works for okay. So first of all, let's make him help to move this heavy equipment, to take this dish. Next, let's open this cleaning machine, and we have a hint: 3 dots, 1, 2, and 4 dots. So the same numbers we can meet here. 2 dots are for 2 numbered, and we have a digit 4 here. For 1 digit we have 6, for 3 we have 9, and for 4 we have digit 7. Let's enter it here. For 1 we have 6, for 2 we have 4, for 3 we have 9, and for 4 we have 7. So that's done. Here's a sterilized glove that we can use to wipe the floor to lower the contamination level. Okay, it lowered. Take magnets, take this sparkle, put all the 7 petri dishes here to sterilize them. Okay, one more step lower. Then let's open the scanner, and we have to enter these colored numbers. So the hint is this cup. We need to count these colored circles: yellow, white, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's enter white 10. Then for red we have 1 and 2. For the blue we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And for the black we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the scanner is opened, and next, to open, we need to move this ball to the black hole. But first let's set all these 4 magnets to their positions and start to move it. So the solution is like that: up, right, down, right, up, right, down, right, up, left, up, right, then up, left, up, right, down, and left. So that's done. We have opened the scanner. To lower one more step, and then this door is opened, and but to go further, let's enter this code here, the gesture code, to draw to unlock, and the image to draw is shown here on the floor. Now let's draw this shape here. So now we can go to the exit, because of there is a bomb inside the room, and to go further we need to disarm it. So we are removing the bomb from the neck. Then let's reset it here in the scanner, and the research shows that there is no solution how to disarm it. 30 seconds to detonate, and this robot tries to save us. So that's the end of the chapter 3, and if this video helped you, don't forget to leave like, subscribe, and going further to the chapter 4. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Trapmaker Chapter 4 by HaikuGames. Let's start. So here we are to talk to other witness, and they are in a crash. So we need to first to help them. We have got the tanks, we have got the mirror. Here's the sparkle, and to open this lock, we have a hint on these windows. So this fence is a free-to-free grid, and some cells are marked with the metal sheet. So the first is on position of digit 4, then it's 8, 5, 5 and 9. So we need to enter 4, 8, 5, 5, 9. The door is opened, and here's a man, wounded man. We need to cure him, and in his med kit this adrenaline is broken, so we need to replace it first. To replace it, we need to activate this vending machine, get these coins and put them here to buy the adrenaline. It is stacked, and with the tanks we can get it. And then let's pour it here and arrange these medical items according to these rules. So here's a bit complicated explanations and names of these medicines, but here's the solution, how they should be arranged. Like that. And we cured him. Now we need to go inside the car, the vehicle, and rescue the second witness. So here's the laser beam. With the mirror we can disarm it and go inside this car. So metal bar, to insert it here as a lever and remove these metal bars, but then we need to enter this code here, and the hint are these lines. So we have sequence from smallest to the longest, and the same lines we can find on this blueprint. So the smallest is hint for the 35, then goes line for digit 6, then line for digit 2, and then 5. So in the result we have 3, 5, 6, 2, 5. 3, 5, 6, 2 and 5, and we have opened this cage. Now this lady, it's her name is Wendy, and she's furious, but we have a lockpick to open the handcuffs and let her out. And then here's a step ladder to take. So if we move this armchair, we can get the star there, and let's go out. So talking to them, they are a bit criminal, but they gave us instructions how to open this this chest and get additional equipment to get the satellite from the roof. So we have here arrows with the backgrounds and a horseshoe with the background that match the same as here on this levers, these armchairs and these buttons. So we have for the armchairs, one is to move high up and then another to move high down, like that. Then these levers are green to the right, blue to the left. And for these buttons we have blue up and green down. So blue up and green down. And to open finally it, we need to insert the horseshoe here. And here's equipment. So first is the bomb suppression blanket, cable, and legal signal booster. So going out, First, let's extinguish the fire with the blanket. Put the ladder here and attach the wire from the radio to the satellite, and use this signal booster to catch the signal. So we need to match the blue wave and the green wave. This is the amplitude, then this is the period, and this one is the phase. Okay, so we matched the first signal. Then let's do the same with another signal. So first making the amplitude, then making the period, and then the phase. Okay, we have finally matched it. And then here's the dialog to the Trapmaker. First we need to go to the radio and talk to him. So on the radio we can talk to the Murphy first, but then let's talk it like that. And then Trapmaker here, we need to select this answer, and then finally with lots of dialogues we we are stuck in the car, and they've run away, and it's our last task is to escape from this burning car. So first let's take this storm cloth, then take asbestos pad that we can use to extinguish the radio. Then with this cloth we can take this hot metal bar and use it to bend these metal bars and get out of the car. Okay, also lots of dialogues here in the end, and that's the end of the chapter. Nothing else to happen here, to solve here. So if this video helped you, please don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and going to play the next chapter 5. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Trapmaker Chapter 5 by HaikuGames. Let's begin. So now we are in a shooting gallery to take a talk to another witness. So here we have got toys, and on the collar of the dog we can find the key. Also here's a sparkle and an eye. So let's open this small gallery, take these two gadgets, place these toys here, and now we need to rearrange them according to some rules. So we can see 1, 2, 3 and 4 toys are nailed, and these are the hint. So we need to treat this hint like that. So for this column we need to arrange toys with flags, and in this row is from the Romanian period, this row is for the Civil War period, this is for the present time period, and then this row is for the cowboys. So we have cowboy with the flag, modern troops, and Civil War. Then this column is for the pairs, so we have pairs like that, pair of cowboys. Then this column is for the white toys, so we have white civil, white cowboy, and white SWAT. And these columns are almost the same, but this column is toys without a head, so this should be with a head. So let's place toys without heads here, and also match the period of history. Okay, we have assembled them, but it's just another hint that we will use a bit later. Next, in this backpack we can find an gun oil and just a live straw, and this all can help us to fix this shooting machine. So tape to fix the wire, then we have oiled it, and we now can fix the pump and add two targets here to run it. Then let's open this lock. So here we have a hint: 8A4, C1, D3, B2 and E4. So these are the coordinates, and for A4 we have these toys A. So we have A, B, C, D, E, and 1, 2, 3 and 4. So first we have A4 is this toy, and this toy is looking to the right. So let's enter right. Then C1, A, B, C1, and one knife is pointing up, so we need to set up. Then D3, D3 is A, B, C, D3 is pointing again to the right. B2, A, B2 is rifle is pointing to the left. And E4, E4 is also, the gun is pointing to the right. Okay, that's done. The lock is opened, and here you can take a light gun to shoot these targets. So the hint what score to shot is shown here. We can see these bullet holes are so we need to count the score for these bullet holes, and we have 100, 100 and 5 times 25. So in total we have 325, and we need to show the same score here. So we can see that for the deer we have 13, for the ram we have 75, for the squirrel we have 13 to 23, and for duck we have only 2. So let's restart, and finally to get 325 we need to shoot all the 4 rams, then shoot 1 squirrel and 1 duck. Okay, the score is get it. So we've got the live doggy vest. Now if we put it on here, we can get the hint from the dog. It's barking up, down, down, up, up and down. So let's set the same switches here: up, down, down, up and down. Now we can go out, and here you can see this kind of bots. They are loaded with the real bullets, and we have only 6 bullets to disarm all of them. So we need to shoot wisely. Shooting here to disarm in one shot, disarm several of them, and 2 more shots to disarm 2 bots. Okay, so that's done. Now let's remove all this trash from the floor. Here's the broom, here's a robotic arm, but we can use it as a wrench to open this hydrant. Here's a sparkler to take, and let's remove this garbage. And now we need to try to escape from the manhole, but first let's open it. So what task here is to drag this silver ball to this Trapmaker sign, and when we move over the button, the different parts of this labyrinth a change like that. Like that. Okay, so we have moved the exit to the Trapmaker, and now let's find a way to escape. So we have moved it like that, and then here's a path to go to the exit. So that's almost the end of the chapter, but some dialogues. So this Constantine, he thinks that it's me who is the trap maker. Now we need to just to prove to him and this. No, it's an accident click, sorry, but we need to shoot this sign and hear the sound, the voice of the real trap maker from loudspeakers. So that's the end of the chapter, and if this video helped you, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and go into the chapter 6. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Trapmaker chapter 6. Let's begin. So we are on another location, and here's a mess of wires. So our task here is to first task is to use the zip ties and tie all of them to make it all complete. Then let's collect pieces from the next puzzle. One more piece is here, and also we have got this pipe. Now let's move this one, get this piece, get the spray paint, and use it to paint here on the wall. So we need to paint silhouettes of letters TM, and with these metal pieces we need to make these letters. Okay, let's start with letter T. So here's the solution how to make it. This piece is from here, then this is for letter T, and that's done. And next let's make letter M. Here it is, like that, and the last piece. So we have solved that puzzle, and we've got a secret passage going down. So we need to check for the booby traps, and to take it we need to use this pipe on another pipe to break this steam, and we can see these lasers. So these lasers are also a hint, so they divide all this field into the lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we need to count the number of lights in each line. So for the first line we have only one light. For the second line we have one light too. For the third line there is no lights. Okay, let's set these numbers here. So these numbers are the hint is the passcode to open this crate. Then for the fourth line we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. For the fifth line we have 1 and 2, and for the sixth 1, 2, 3. So we have 4, 2, 3 to enter. 4, 2, 3. That's done, and we can dig the crate. So let's remove all this garbage and find the useful items. First is this disk, then these badges, then this glove with the fingerprint, also an old locked phone. Then we have throwing star, set of passports, and also a motherboard. So going backward here, now with the throwing star we can throw it to disarm the lasers and go further. And then let's open this crates. First we need to open this crate. So it has colored buttons, yellow, orange, green and blue. Okay, now we can do it a bit later. First, to open this crate we need to use the fingerprint, and the fingerprint we can find on this glove. So we have opened it. Now here's the key. So this key is from this case, and it's here's the circuit that jamming all the cell phones. So now to open this lock we have colored buttons, and we need to count the number of wires of each color. So for yellow we have no yellow wires here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then for the orange we have only one, green 1, 2 and just 1, 2 and 3, and blue we can count 1, 2 and also 3. Okay, that's done. So here we can take soda. Now also here's no signal here, and we can open this panel and set motherboard and set hard drive, and to activate it. Then to open this lock we need to enter 3 short words, and the same words we can find here on these screens. But first of all we need to find a hint. So going out to this crate, now we can remove this dirt from the floor, get the sparkle, and we can see that these 4 cells are lighter than the others. So we need to turn off all these screens except these are with the light cells. And finally we've got the hint. So 911, LOB, TVC and EXP. So these are the words that we are to enter here. 911, then we have LOB, then we have TVC, and the last is EXP. So we have unlocked it. Now we need to get files from there. So here's the case, and this case we need to connect phone here, but there is no signal. So we need to disarm this case, and the easiest way to do it is to pour the water on it. Now the phone is working, so we can use it to call the police and talking to our department. We can talk, get additional info. Okay, fine, put Murphy on, talking a lot, and finally we've got the file on the phone. So now we need to attach it here and solve the puzzle to launch the program. So we have rows orange, green and red, and we need to move these cells, these colored files to their proper rows, like that. So first we are moving it's there, and then this one, the first row is orange we've done. Then the orange row is completed. Now let's make the next the green row, and it's also not hard to do. So 2 more cells to solve, and finally that's done. So files are decrypted, and here you can see the hint. It's lobby, elevator, and the roof. So this is the location for the new bomb. And here's the Trapmaker is calling. So just a dialogue at the end of the chapter. And if this video helped you, please put likes, subscribe, and let's go to play the next chapter. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries, Trapmaker Chapter 7. Let's start. So we are inside the building, and our task here in total is to find and disarm 3 bombs. So first we've got the light bulbs. Here's the sparkle to take. Also in the trash bin we can find the cutters to cut this wire and open this panel. So here we can take this map, and also here's a place for these bulbs, and it's blinking with different colored lights. So also to open this lock we need to enter colored digits. So for the green, let's look at this panel and assemble all the green lights in one board. So you can see that the green can give us a shape like 2. Then for the blue we have shaped these 3 lines and all of these. So it's for digit 8. Then for yellow we have also all these 3 lines and shapes of here, so it's for digit 3. And red like that, so it's for digit 6. So here's the hammer as junk, and with the hammer we can break this glass to get the nitrogen spray and the craft knife. So with the nitrogen let's freeze this lock and then break it with the hammer. So inside here are 2 parcels. One is with the electric screwdriver and another with the bomb. So we need to disarm it. And here this map is the hint. So if we overlay it over this parcel, we can get the map of letters. And also here's another hint of letters. So we can see from 0 to 5 we have sequence of L, C, B, D, M, R, and it should look like that. We have L for lobby, C, B, D, M, R. So let's use this knife and cut this parcel with these lines: L, C, B, D, M, R. So here's the bomb. Now we need to disarm it. First of all, let's open this panel, cut this wire, and then our task here is to power the disarm node, not the detonate node. So we need to place these batteries here and make the power on this node. So the solution is to cut the first and the second wire. Then let's put this battery here. We can see the one light is armed. Then we can put this battery here and turn only this switch, so the second is armed. And one more, we need to turn these two sockets here and arm this switch to activate the third input. Here's the key card that is used to open the elevator and ride up to the rooftop. So we are in an elevator and now it's stuck. So let's get out of here and also disarm a bomb. So we have warning signs, we have green buttons, so we have this banner. And then first let's use this banner to wipe this Trapmaker sign. Then with the screwdriver we can remove this glass, get the hint, and then let's arrange these cards here. So we have slots here of the same sizes and we need to rearrange them. And also these colored green buttons we need to rearrange here according to the extending order. So we need to calculate these equations, and 2 minus 2 is 0, so it goes on the first position. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. Then 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 by 2 is 4. And 25 divided by 5 is 5. So we have assembled the elevator, and now we need to enter the correct code. So we need to find this code, and then let's look here on the floor. So we've got the UV glass that we can use here. That we can insert here, and with this ultraviolet light we can see the hidden signs. So we have numbers and signs, and if we calculate it, so 89 plus 911 minus 1000 plus 100 plus 355, and then result we can get the number of 3155. So the elevator is almost activated, and one more puzzle to solve is to join all the chips according to the number of dots shown here. And so here's the solution how to join them. And the last connection. So the bomb is disarmed. Now we can ride up. And then to escape from the elevator we need to unjam the door. So let's take this handrail and use it as a lever to unjam it and go out. Finally we are on a rooftop, and more puzzles to solve. So here's now a strange puzzle. It's a bit uncommon. So our task here is to rearrange all these planes for they are to point to different letters. and we have that they are pointing N, D, M, E, I, F. So if we use all these letters together, we can make the word find me, and this is the hint to open this lock. Find M-E. Okay, going further, another bomb to solve, and we need to find 3 pair of fuses, and we can find them all around here. So the first is to take from the camera, then to take it from the light, and one more to take from this garland. And now we need to insert all of them here and play a small puzzle. So we need to be agile here. So we need to look at the blinking lights. Okay, how to start it? So okay, let's look at this table. We can see the blinking timer. Okay, so okay, then we need okay, sorry, let's start it one more time. So the first light is blinking on this panel, and the second wire to connect is given by the Sinjana. Timer and the XBDF, and it is here. Then here you can see a bed 1, and we need to connect it to the ground. The third CMU, and we need to connect it to GSM, and when these buttons are off, negative pole, we need to take them off. Plus, with the stabilizer, it's here, and these two off. Ground it. It's to negative. Okay, so this one is the blinking. Taking all this away. Timer 1 to battery 1. GSM to battery 2. This 2 we can take off. Stabilizer to detonator. Then CMU to timer 1, no, timer 2. Then we have plus to join to bypass. Then we have these two off. Minus to positive. So where is the positive? Okay, somehow we have solved it, and now it's also the end of the chapter. So it's some dialogues here at the end. But if this video helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and go into the 8th and the last chapter. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Trapmaker Chapter 8, and this is the last chapter where we will know who the Trapmaker is. So we have collected all our officers to give all of them tasks, and go to complete it. So first task is to make to get the records from the surveillance camera, and let's get these tools. So with the cut wires we can remove all these wires here, fix the chair, then use this air blower. Now use this hammer on the window. We don't need here, so go into this room. So here we can take the camera. Hope it is not broken. Then in the case we can find the Scuba Mask. Here we can use air blower to remove the dust, and it's a place to connect the camera. Then to activate this camera we need to enter 4-digit code, and to get it we need to use this Scuba Mask. So here behind this lid we can see the hint that free lines means free. So this hint means that we need to count the number of these white red dots, and let's use this Scuba Mask. So we can see that first number 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 dots. So for the first position we need to set digit 5. Then for the second position we have digit 2 consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 dots. So 8 is for the second position. And then third position is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And the fourth position, digit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 5, 8, 5, 9. To activate the camera, get the footage, connect it to the storage. Okay, let's connect it here with this power cable. And then next our task is to rearrange these frames in the chronology order. And so let's do it. So here's the solution. This is the first, the second, the third, the fourth, then this one, and then starting from the end, this is our current position, and then this Constantine trying to escape. Constantine is hanging here. Trapmaker with the gas getting gate. Then key talking to the Constantine. And like that. So we have assembled all these frames, and we've got the first evidence. Going to the second officer, and now we need to get the DNA samples from here. So here's a robotic arm to take, and another equipment. We have this spray, so we can pour it everything there, everywhere there, and with the ultraviolet light we can get these samples from these highlighted fingerprints. Let's take this lamp, go in here. First let's move this drawer there, and then also use the spray all around there. and use the same light to get more samples. Then too heavy. Okay, one more time. And now here we can see one pattern here and one pattern in this room. So let's remember this 4 to 3 grid. It's the first part. We need to repeat it here. And for the second half we have a hint in this room. So we can see it like that. It's 3 and 4. So we need to draw it like that. Okay, we've got the secret storage of green gas, and also one more fingerprint here, so let's get it as a sample. Then with all the samples we need to put them in this DNA profiler and get the results to proceed. So now let's solve this puzzle and match top and bottom. And let's begin. Like that. Then for this we have to place these two. Then this pair to place here. And here we can place this item. Next, for this corner we can place, let's place this one. Then for this one, go here. So the rest is easy to finish, and it's done. So we have the DNA result, and this DNA is matched with the Frank date. So the Frank date is the dead man. So next our task is to talk to all of them and give them evidences to know who the Trapmaker is. And first let's talk to him. So we can talk to him some items and then confront him evidence. But first we need to take this evidence. So this tire, it contains spots of poison. Then we have photo of the gas, it's against the Edna. Then we have a illegal signal booster against these two men, surveillance footage, and DNA kit with the results. So okay, let's confront him evidence. So the evidence against him is this result of DNA, and we can tell him that this fits his profile. So he answers something. Okay, so here's a lot of token, and next also let's talk to her and then prove her evidence. And the evidence is the illegal booster, and this proves that she used illegal tech. Also, we have one more evidence, Interpol bulletin, and this bulletin is against this Sinjana. So let's talk to her, and also we can prove her evidence. And she is not a secret agent, as she talked to us, as she told us. Then Edna, and also we can prove her evidence, a photo of this green gas. So this proves that she made this gas. And that's all. So here's the end of the almost of the game. So now we need to answer the questions, who the Frank Dage was, what was murdered with. He was murdered with nothing. Then Frank's killer is no one of them, and Trapmaker is the Frank himself. So the dead man is a Trapmaker, and that's here's a short story for the end. So if this video and this game helped you, please don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, watch the end of the game, and bye. And here's a note that part 2 is to be continued, so wait to play the Trapmaker part 2.